This is Cards. I wanted to bring you all an update about my bank. It's been a few years since I've created a bank vid, so I decided I'd add another one. I've been playing again for about 7 months. After a long time I quit. Going to tab number 1. Our top is my runes, food, potions, essentials basically. Got jewelry for teleports, all my skill capes. I'm currently maxed out. I have all my drops from Slayer. Now that I'm training for 200 mil invention, I've got all my drops, basically common drops there. Going to tab 2, I've got my charms for training summoning. I've got a couple extra lava titan pouches I probably bought real cheap, and swamp toads I got at a bargain, so I went ahead and bought my limit at it, and I'll just use those for my gold charms as I get more gold charms. I'm planning to use all my charms for double experience weekend to save charms and then also money. Going to tab number 3 is my Herblore tab. I've had this tab a long time. Got 99 herb as my third level 99 skill. I've kept it mostly the same. I've got grimy lantadimes and grimy dwarf weeds I'm currently stocking up on, hoping that they will increase in price after the Telios update crashed them. I bought a ton of them, actually 800,000 after the God Wars 2 dungeon update that they dropped like crazy, bought them all or bought a lot and then sold later. Made quite a bit of money doing that. My fourth tab is farming. There's not much here. Got magic seeds and calquat seeds. I'm currently out of palm seeds. I'll need to restock at some point. Going to my fifth tab. It's my currency tab. Keep my gold here and a lot of my old equipment that I used to use before I quit 4 years ago or so. I've currently got about 300 mil gold in this tab, and it fluctuates a lot as any merchant or flipping GE person would do. 700 mil sometimes, it's down to a couple mil some nights. Going to tab 6, I've got rock tails for cooking. I've got a little extra of them because they increased after the Telos update. That was another successful flip. I've got dragon bones. I bought them cheap. I'm currently selling them. Threw them in the bank right now though for the update bank vid. Going to tab 7. This is my divination and invention tab. I've got a bunch of energies from before invention came out, hoping that they would skyrocket in price or that I would need them. I have used maybe 50,000 or 100,000 of them, and I've sold a few 100,000. Basically right now energies are going up, and I plan to sell them here in a few weeks once they go up, so I can get the gold and start merchanting instead of just having dead GP in my bank. Currently have some equipment for augmentation and disassembly for training invention. Going to tab number 8 is my experience tab. This is all stuff that improves my experience rate, scrimshaws, urns, skill dummies. Basically it's all in this tab. This is my most important tab. It's basically all my merchanting stuff and current gear that I use that I throw in this tab. Currently got some adamant ore and coal that I'm merchanting, hoping that they will go up a little bit after the drop after the update, saying that the adamant and coal are going to drop down in smithing. I've got U seeds and magic seeds that I'm holding on to, hoping that they'll increase in price. Magic logs, Magic Stocks, Weapon Poison. Weapon Poison I was hoping would go up after the Telios update, and it has. I sold my 4s and 6s. I'll probably sell the 3s here shortly. That was a successful flip. I've probably made 20, 30 million just off 3,000 Weapon Poisons. Going to Sharks, I've got Marching Sharks. That one doesn't move much, but it is a fairly consistent, reliable way to make money. Unicorn Stallion pouches, Barker Toes, Giant Ints have all been good for me. Dragon Hatchets, oh my. I had about 850 before the invention skill came out, hoping that they would rise from invention. They rose up to about 2.5 million, and then they dropped about 800,000. So 800, I sold a couple through along the way, but saying I lost 1.5 mil in Axe, times that by 800, I lost about 1.2 bill from that flip. I still have some. I'm buying and selling as they go up and down. Here I'm on Ganodermic Flakes. I'm currently buying those, hoping that they will go back up to about 400 GE price that they go up to occasionally. Some more drops I get from Slayer, U-Logs from Arits, War Priests and drops and stuff from God Wars Dungeon 1 that I get assigned from Slayer. Tests like Avensis, I go ahead and just do Korea. Going into my skills, got 128 invention. I'm going for 200 mil invention and 200 mil dungeoneering by the end of this year, hopefully. My overall net worth is a little over 5 billion. I'm going for 10 billion by the end of this year. I may or may not get that since I'm pumping so much GP into invention. I started this year, when I started playing again at the end of December, at about 3 billion GP, and then spent quite a bit on invention. So I've had a 2 billion increase, not counting what I've spent on skills, all through merchanting. If I didn't have that bad Dragon Hatchet skill or flip, I'd have had easily another 1.5 billion GP added onto that, so I'd be 6 to 7 billion. So currently I'm going to 10 billion. I'll probably start making updates along the way and feeding them onto YouTube so you all can keep track of it. And it also holds me liable so I do actually get my goal. As I've said many times, I've gotten all this gold minus maybe 5 to 10 million all through merchanting. I started merchanting 7 or 8 years ago, just flipping Torogs and stuff before the GE. I would make 10 or 20, 30,000 per piece. Not much, but then once I started going for 99 herb, that's when my bank really started to increase, and then shortly after that the GE came out, which I was fairly successful with. Yeah, GE's kind of added a new twist to it, but I like that because I can go to sleep, go to work the next day, come home, and I can find anywhere 20, 50, 100 million gold up or down on bad days just by having offers in the GE. That is the easiest money. Like I said, I don't like PVMing. I've never had much success with it as far as RNG, and it just takes so much time. Why not just have the GE make the money for you, put a couple offers in, and buy and sell. Um, I do hear a lot of people saying that they don't know how to merchant and that they don't know where to start, that they always lose money. And I will be making videos for those with very little experience so they can maybe get the hang of it and make a few million. Maybe help some of the people who's been merchanting, just kind of give them a new angle at it and maybe improve their current merchanting skills. And who knows, maybe people will give me feedback and I'll become a better merchant myself. I know there's better merchants out there, but I've probably made 7 or 8 billion easily through merchanting throughout the years. I tend to play RuneScape for a year, 2 years, then I quit for 2 or 3 years and come back for a year or two. That's just my play style. During the 1 or 2 years I play, I merchant like crazy and try to go through 4 ridiculous experience goals. And I'm kind of currently on that right now, and I want to give a new bank update and really help people learn, in my mind, the best way to make GP. Um, as I said, this is just a bank video, but going forward in the next couple weeks I'll start posting videos to help you all. I am going to start a new series, basically free RuneScape membership through merchanting. I transferred about 75 million gold to a merchant or a second account of mine, and with that 75 mil I bought a thing for 14 days membership for 11 million gold or whatever. So I had 60 million gold, 65 million gold, and I am currently merchanting with that gold to see if I can get up to 75 million or higher within the 14 days time. And basically after the 14 days time, do it again. Basically check my GE 2 to 3 times a day for about 5 minutes at a time. See if I can get pay for my own second account's membership, basically through merchanting alone. I will be posting videos on that as well. I'll probably post that first one in the next couple of days and see the feedback from that, and then from that I'll go determine how much and how often I'll post the videos. Basically, happy merchanting, and I'll see you on the next video.